right, everybody. Thank you for listening to today's episode.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's the
Yeah.
outro. I was trying to trick him. See? I was doing a sign off. See? Zach thought we were done. He was ready to pack up and leave.
I was already walking out the door.
Nah. This is the start right now of episode 60. Big 6. Oh. We're about as old as
citizens.
as a senior citizen. Which is
Yep.
how old Alex is. He's officially a senior citizen.
No, I'm not that old.
Mentally, you
Not that
are.
old.
He's like 88.
And biologically.
No, I'm not 60. What
Your
are you talking
your
about?
liver's pretty aged.
No, I
that
would say
thing-
my liver is pretty young.
No,
It's,
I don't
it's
think so.
the word you're thinking of is seasoned.
Whatever body parts are affected by a lot of red meat and steak.
And alcohol.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And whatever
Hey,
else
I'm
you
just
eat.
I'm just eating with Christopher, not Christopher. What's his name? Who like ventured into the frontier? Those two men.
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis
and
and
Clark.
Clark
Yeah,
and
I
Pocahontas?
just have the Lewis and Clark diet.
And-
Red meat, cheese, and
Were you gonna say Christopher
water.
Nolan?
No, I was gonna
Columbus?
say
Christopher
Columbus.
Columbus.
I was
Well,
gonna
he
say
kind of
Columbus.
ventured into the wilderness.
He did, but
of
he's
water.
now known as a bad guy. So we
Yeah.
can't really.
He's the coolest.
I bet you think the Pilgrims are cool, huh?
Yeah, they were cool.
No.
They were cool. So was Squanto,
Murder,
though.
steal.
Hey, everything I read about the Pilgrims, they were nice guys. It was all of Columbus and Cortez. I heard that those guys were mean.
Yeah, the Spanish.
They were mean to those people.
I'm surprised you got your explorers mixed up. You're such a history
No,
buff.
I know. It just escaped my mind. And
Yeah.
it's weird because I always like bring that up when people are trying to debate me on what do I eat.
Who are these people?
Like usually,
They're
like
just people
our-
passing by, and he's
our
like, "Hey,
brother,
hey,
like,
let's
Have you
find
heard about
somebody."
Christopher Columbus?
Well, not that. Not
Is he
like that.
mean?
It's just like my brother's in shape and everything. I'm like, why do you have to eat all this? These powders and dusts.
Yeah, why
and
do you gotta
all
be
that
healthy?
stuff? Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, you
Yeah.
can be healthy without that stuff.
supplements."
I know, but you can be healthy without it, though.
Well, like, they say you're supposed to eat like all these vitamins and everything. It's easier to take little supplements to get instead of having to eat the actual physical
But
foods.
what about consuming it naturally? You
That's
know?
what he just
That's
said.
what I'm saying. Like, that's a lot of natural food to intake, like over the day, to get every vitamin, to check off every.
Do you
vitamin.
need every single vitamin like every day? Like, really? I mean, like, does it really like diminish your quality of life if you don't get that every day?
over time?
Over time, yeah.
Over time,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that, but like when he's not that old though. Like, he's still a young cat.
Yeah.
Just
This is
building
the
up
time
building
to,
up a good habit.
Yeah.
This is the time to keep your organs like. You don't want to wait
Healthy.
till you're
Mhm.
done. You can't reverse your organs' age when
No,
you get
I know
older.
that, but like, how much like calcium do you need in a day? Would you
have
say,
no idea.
or protein? Like,
805.
I don't know.
how much protein? Like,
200 grams.
I don't know how much my brother consumes in a day, but I'm pretty sure it's like
But he also exercises. It's all about how much you exercise too.
True. Like, okay, so what if you don't exercise that much?
Then you stick to the normal like 2,000 calorie diet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit
True.
more since you're a man.
No, it's recorded. You need like 2,000, I think, for a man.
That's just,
For a woman. Well, I know, but the way he said it, like, because you're.
But you're like a man. A man's
A man's
man.
True. A
You
man's
fight
man.
bears.
I do fight bears.
You shave with a straight razor.
Mm.
No, not
yet.
there yet.
I don't have one,
Get one. I'll buy you one.
dude. I'm afraid to do that. To be
I'm
honest with you.
surprised. That's just a mini sword, isn't it?
I understand that, but like, I'm still afraid. I mean, this whole area, like the neck area,
Yeah.
can be
There's
very,
nothing
very,
important there.
very
You're just gonna
tricky.
slit yourself by accident.
No, it's tricky to shave.
I bet Andrew's gonna come in and try and scare you when you're using the straight razor, try and get you.
I'll lock the door so we can't come in.
Oh, you think he's not gonna kick it down?
He
Bust
can't
in
kick
there?
shit down.
He can break off the handle.
Andrew's gonna offer to shave him, and then just
Yeah.
whoop.
Oh, come here, Andy. Come here, Alex. I'll get you. You got a haircut, Alex.
I did, yeah,
You looking fresh.
yeah.
How could you tell he has a hat on?
I can see what is that, like a 2 on the sides?
I don't know what it is. I just tell him to cut it, and he
Yeah.
cuts it. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
That's it?
yeah.
You just get the same one every time?
Same one every
Yes,
time.
all right. Give me the usual
Now,
Frankie.
usually, like before, his name is Frank too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, for
Wow.
sure. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't call him Frankie, but his name is Frank.
Why
but
not? That seems more
usually,
usual.
I haven't gotten this short in a while too.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got it, I was like, oh boy, my head is like an egg.
That you touch your head and like, hey, you're losing your hair.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh.
He didn't
Yeah.
see it, apparently. I think when it's shorter, it's not as, it doesn't lay as flat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah, 'cause
not
there's no
doesn't
hair.
appear as thin.
Should have asked him, like, Frankie, am I losing my hair?
Jesus.
And be like, oh man, yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, I just cut
No.
You want some back on? I'll put it back on.
He will tell you what's going on.
Oh, he's that kind of barber.
He's that kind of barber.
Like he's a dick.
Like what? Oh, he's not a dick. He's just like, you got this thing right there. You might want to check that out. It's like, oh shit, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I swear. I swear. Okay, so I had like a
tumor on
a
your
pimple
head.
Once. Oh. Called me out on it.
Oh brother.
I was like, oh shit. Well, yeah, I guess I better wash my face. And then it's funny because like he'll go into deep, description of how to wash it. So what you want to do is you want to get a warm washcloth. And then you want to scrub your face with soap and water. You use that, right? It's like, yes, I know how to wash my face.
Does he not talk like this?
No, not really.
Okay.
He's like, you want to get.
Well, I know. I'm trying to differentiate the people in the room. I can't just tell the story with my normal voice, pretending I'm somebody else.
Okay.
I need to try and create a voice. And so he's like, he'll tell you to do that, and it's like, okay, yeah, thanks, goodbye.
Do you get a wax?
No, fuck no.
No?
A wax where?
Anywhere.
No, I don't get a wax.
You're a bum. You're private.
He's a barber. He doesn't. He's not an esthetician or whatever.
They are a jack of all trades.
No, not this one.
With their hands, they can do magic.
I don't think this one is.
No,
not my barber. No, that's like a beauty salon.
One trick pony, huh?
Yeah, because it's cheaper that way too. Like I think a haircut there is like $15.
That seems standard.
Mm-hmm. But well, like some places, like at Supercuts and other places, I think they charge more than that though.
What's up, Andrew?
Alex just irritates me.
I don't understand this.
What'd you do to him today?
Dude, nothing.
Nothing.
He's just been
just fresh.
I don't know why he got so mad. What happened?
I think all your stories and the way you say it's like kill me. You could say it so much easier and faster.
I just like going into detail.
There's a lot of pomp and circumstance about everything.
Well, okay, and
a very unneeded pomp and circumstance.
No, Andrew. No, that's how you tell the story. That's how you create the scene.
Zach, how do your haircuts normally go down? Let us into your life. We don't know much about it.
I mean, I've had the same barber for, 15 years.
You also go to a barber?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Where do you go?
A salon.
Oh, nice.
What?
I've been to a salon once, and that's when my hair was like down to my shoulders, and I cut it all off. Because I was like, you know what? I don't really trust my barber to handle this much hair.
What's wrong with the salon?
I don't want him to see the way I look. I'll go to a salon. Usually they're more expensive, I think.
Oh, so it's the price?
The price. Oh, fuck.
I thought you were like, I don't want no woman touching my hair.
Well, that's it too, but he won't say it out loud.
Well, no.
I prefer a woman to touch my
really.
head.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I had a guy do my hair once at a salon, not by choice. I was a kid, so it was like, I'm a shy kid, so I wasn't gonna be like, I want a woman to do it, or I want her to do it. He was manhandling my head like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not that much, but I'm exaggerating. But
Yanking
compared to the woman, where she's like, "Oh, touch your head," other ways, he's like freaking gonna give me whiplash.
Oh, shit, that's a bad barber. Because my barber still says, "Can you tilt your head, move your head up?" He doesn't like grab me. Like you probably just had like a guy on a bad day.
Maybe he didn't like me. Like,
why would he not like you? You're just a kid.
Stupid ass kid.
Maybe he doesn't like kids.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You say, I don't want you.
I probably cried.
Asshole.
I probably laugh, giggle too much when he's doing the back of my head. So
He
probably got tired of it.
I think he sensed it. Like, this guy doesn't want me to cut his hair. I'll just yank him all around. Fuck him.
I wanted nothing but short hair when I was a kid.
Nice.
And a lot of gel. Which, looking back, I should not have used that much gel.
No. Well, how did you do it? Did you spike it or did you just comb it?
No, I had it like straight in the front and then combed up into the side, like straight forward from the back and then up into the side, like a cool little wave.
So like a clean cut kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. Nice.
I mean, kind of what Andrew does nowadays.
But it's not to the side, or his isn't to the side, is it?
Yeah. Well, his is like straight up.
Okay, so
when
yours was
longer.
Like combed it down and then to the side. Did you part it?
No.
Oh, gotcha.
You part your hair?
Yeah.
Freak.
Freak? What are you talking about? Why?
You freak.
Yours is parted?
Why? I have 2 cowlicks on both sides of my head.
I
got one on the. I've heard this from a salon. She said you have 2 cowlicks on both sides of your head. I don't know how I'm supposed to do your hair. Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're not good at your job, are you?
Well, that's not really saying they're not good at their job. Like the cowlick, my dad has a cowlick, and like for the longest time, the barber just couldn't fix his hair. It like really like just says, I don't know what to do, because it just grows in a certain way.
I want your scientific opinion. What causes the cowlick?
So I have no idea how, but I'm assuming just the way, like maybe you sleep on that side so much or something, that it just makes the hair grow that way. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I don't know. That sounds about right to me.
Because I have a cowlick right here where it just fucking curls, and I've been trying to comb it down and comb it out, but it won't work. It's awful.
It sounds like you don't like your hair.
I don't. I mean,
Should go bald.
No, I don't want to go bald.
No, but like not the sad kind of bald where it goes away slowly. Just all at once. Just shave it all off right now.
No,
We'll do it
because
for you.
dude, this morning like my head was freezing,
Big whoop.
and if I go bald, it's gonna be even more cold.
Well, your head's by the window, huh?
Yeah, it is. I don't
Fix
think
that.
so.
Wear a beanie.
Nah, I'm fine. I don't want to wear a beanie all the time.
I didn't
You
say
can
all
be the
time.
beanie guy. That can be your thing. You just have the beanie on all the time.
Or hats.
Nah, I'm good. I wouldn't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael.
Could wax up your head.
We try to give
Make
him
it all
help,
shiny?
and it's like, just throw it away.
Nah,
How
I
does
don't,
that
I don't
help?
want to do that. I don't want to
We
do
give
that.
you options.
I
Or
don't
just
like
why
that.
not? How about I just don't go bald?
Oh yeah, keep.
Why don't you
Good luck with
just
that.
skip
Don't
the middleman? Just shave it all off.
I don't want to shave it off. That's so like, that's like defeat. If you are going bald,
Defeat?
I think so.
No, it's the
No.
opposite actually.
It's sadder when people
there
who are
is ways
bald
to restore
and they're
back
trying
the
to
hair.
like keep the hair still.
That costs money. It's easier
Well,
to shave it all
not
off.
just that, but like you could like actually like get some blood circulation to your hair, to your head. Sorry,
Just do headstands.
not headstands, but you can like massage your head and stuff. You know, I've heard about that stuff. Like sometimes like you go bald, it could be one of two things. One, genetics, which is, I mean, you can't control that. Two, you're not getting enough blood to your head or something like that. So you massage your head, you comb it more and stuff like that. You give stimulation to your follicles, and then they grow hair more. That's what I'm thinking.
More
I don't know.
hair.
More hair, yeah.
If somehow in the near future we're able to alter our genetics so that we can, reverse the balding or reverse the thinning, will you do that?
I think so, but I'm not balding. So
This is a hypothetical situation.
Jesus.
Alex.
if I was
Hey,
balding, next time say that. If I was balding,
say
he
if.
did say that.
I don't.
You fuck.
Don't yell so loud.
Oh, you fuck. There you
If
go.
I
Better?
was balding, yeah, maybe. It depends on how much it would cost, though. Like, if it's gonna cost my life,
It's
fuck
always
that.
down to the money with this guy.
Dude, I don't want to spend that
Okay,
much
how,
money
how
on
about
it.
like $50?
man.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah,
Okay.
easy, easy. That
$200.
If it was 50, I would have some questions though, because that's a procedure.
It's just a good deal. You have a coupon for it.
Yeah.
I would have to see some
You
reviews.
know a guy.
All right.
Oh,
I would have to see some
my
reviews
God.
because if it's gonna be that much,
some reviews.
it could really fuck you
You
up.
guys have Yelp?
$2,000.
Worst YouTube.
Trying to find his threshold.
That might be much. Depends on the reviews. Again, like if this surgeon
hate
is
this guy.
very, very
I
good,
hate
yeah,
this
I'll
guy.
do it. Yeah, why not?
Well, I didn't say anything about surgery. I said they're altering straight up your genes.
No, that's
For
scary.
$2,000, that's pretty cheap.
I know, but that's scary. Stuff could go wrong.
It's a tried and true method at this point, and it's successful 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah,
On
I think
the
I would.
1/10 time
I
you
think-
lose all your hair.
I think I would do it. I think
For
yeah.
2000?
Yeah,
There you go.
tried and true. Yeah, I think I'd do it.
So
All
you
right.
do care.
Zach, create this technology
Okay.
just for Alex.
Yeah, do it, please.
All right. I'm going to mess it up too since it's going to be my business. I'll be like, oh, it's Alex? All right. Give him blonde hair, green eyes.
Okay, so
No.
on the internet there's those like quizzes where it's like, oh, what character are you of this show or this show? Saw one from Game of
I
Thrones.
scroll right past those.
I didn't take it,
Mhm.
but I asked Zach to do some research because I thought it was interesting of what Game of Thrones characters he thinks we would all be, and
Who
also
you'd want to be.
who he thinks we'd want to be.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right.
Now,
Let me hear it, Zach. Let me hear your results.
all right. I want to start with Alex.
Sup?
That's hilarious.
So I figured Alex, he'd probably want to be the hero.
Like a bastard.
Yeah.
You know, because
I mean,
Alex
who
always
doesn't,
wants to
who
be the
doesn't want to
hero.
be the hero?
I don't mind it.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Zach wants to be.
I mean, I'll go into what I picked later
Okay.
for myself.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
But, so for you, I picked Rob Stark for you.
Okay.
that's who he'd want to be.
Yeah.
Who I would want to be?
Yeah. Because I I was gonna go with John initially, but I feel like Alex wasn't gonna be a huge fan of John as much as Rob, at least because Rob, he was the commander of an army. He was always winning.
I was a huge fan of Rob, but then Rob really started to show his cracks, and so I got his cracks in his armor. So I was kind of backing away. I'm like, okay, Rob, I mean, I like you, but you're making some foolish moves here. I don't know if I could get behind you, Rob.
No.
I don't know if I can, and I do love the loyalty of John. However, I don't love his complete arc. I think it's kind of weak in the end.
Is this a foolish move, falling in love with a woman?
No, not that. No,
I was gonna say.
Then
I mean, you are the woman hater.
No, not that. So no, there's other things that I think John does that is like
Rob.
Oh yeah. Rob, yeah. Not that at all.
Okay.
No, some things that Rob does.
That would have
just
been right
like
up your alley.
Okay, whatever. But if I had to pick a character, I would pick who I would be.
Yeah. Who you want
Or
to
who,
be.
like who you are in that world.
Who I am, Braun.
Braun?
Yeah, fuck. I think Braun is
The
pretty
cripple?
No,
No,
that's Bran.
That's
Oh.
Bran.
Braun is the sellsword.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think Braun is pretty badass.
Who I actually picked for you, though, like who I thought you were the most like, is Janos Slint.
Are you kidding?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, okay,
Janos
so
Slint.
I was expecting this, but I have a very good reason why.
Okay.
So a little background on him: he was the leader of the Gold Cloak, so like the city watch for King's Landing for a while. He's the one who betrayed Ned at first, and then he got sent to the Wall by Tyrion, and then he ended up getting betrayed, or he tries to betray Jon when he becomes the commander of the Night's Watch. And then as he's about to die, he's like, oh, please, I was just kidding. I'll do whatever you want. And I was like, oh, my God. As he's about to die, he's like, I was just doing a bit.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
No,
I
that's
know
not
that
me.
guy.
That's
your
not
life.
me.
That's
That's
your
not me. Shut up.
Now that I have a picture, I remember him
Yeah.
very well.
Okay, well, what about this guy, Michael?
Michael?
This guy.
All right. So for Michael, I picked Jon or Arya that he would want to be.
Yeah, dude. Spot on. That's pretty good.
And then for who you actually are, I picked Ned. Ned
Sweet.
Stark.
Hell yeah.
Ned Stark, yeah.
Michael,
You read
he's,
him like
he's
a
nice and
goddamn
honorable all the
book.
way to the end. He'll probably die early because of it.
Yeah.
In my
Okay,
head, I
well.
was like, you know what? Let's just put into some like real world scenarios. So Michael's got a brother. Let's just say his brother, he joined Bloods. And then he meets his girl. She's a Crip. And then they have a baby. And then the Crips and the Bloods, they find out, take out his brother and the girl. And then Michael, he would be so nice. He'd take in that poor child.
That hybrid gang baby.
Yep.
Oh my. And
Just
see,
to protect him. He's like, nope, it's my bastard.
And that would end
would.
up getting him killed.
see, and then old bitch over here, Alex, would betray me.
Yep.
And I'd still stick up for you.
You know, it's actually the weird Crip baby.
Yeah. See, I'd probably find out you were betraying me, and I'd still stick up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which would be a foolish,
You're telling me like,
foolish,
straight to the face, like, I'm gonna
foolish
kill
move.
you tomorrow, and I'm like, I got your back,
but,
Alex.
but
Don't
no
worry.
spoilers.
Don't worry,
But who dies first in the show?
Huh?
No spoilers.
What do you mean?
In Game of Thrones, between the
Between two of
I
us?
am Bran or Braun and you are Ned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the people who watch know what happens.
Oh, there's the cool rating based on who lives longer.
Yeah.
Is that what this turns into?
For me,
Alright,
yes.
Well, only because
He's that
it
shallow.
the boot fits in this situation, I guess.
Also, Braun loves money.
What if the scale was which characters liked more? Probably mine.
True.
So I win in that sense.
Yeah.
True.
You're like the kid who's like, we're gonna race, and then you're like, oh, the finish line's over here. You change it like last second.
No, shut
yeah,
up.
that's you.
That is
That is
not
you.
I
me.
could see
That
that
is
happening.
not
That's what you
me.
just did.
That is
I wasn't
not
trying.
me.
This was all bit.
That is not me.
All
How
right.
about Andrew?
Andrew?
Man, the
Andrew,
myth, the
I'm not going to lie.
legend.
Yours is pretty hard. But
Okay.
I think I came up with
I
one.
had one in my head.
I think... So you might have to bear with me a little bit on this one.
I'll
but
bear.
Daenerys or Tyrion?
All right. Wait. Which
And
one? Wait for what? The
for
what?
For who you'd want to be.
Oh, okay.
And my reasoning behind
Understandable.
Daenerys is her whole bit is I'm going to take down the system. Every system she finds, just nope, tear it down.
Turn it on its head. That's what I want to do.
Burn
Fuck
it
the
all.
system. Fuck it. Yeah, I could see that. The worst character being
But then
Andrew.
I also feel like
I could see that. I could see
And
that
the
for
worst-
sure.
Andrew also he likes outsmarting the system, so I think he'd also would want to be Tyrion too. Because I mean that's kind of what he does. He's like, all right, I'm just going to work the system to my benefit.
And
He's
then
a
at
smart
the end of the series, he
Yeah,
becomes
that too.
retarded. I get it. I get it. He gets real stupid.
Gets kicked in the head by a mule.
He's just like, oh, I lost it. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
But yeah, it's funny you actually said that because who I picked Andrew actually as is Braun.
Are you kidding me? I
Whoa.
don't see him as Braun at all.
Alex is now offended.
Because,
How is that Andrew? I don't understand
Andrew
that.
doesn't really take sides on anything. He kind of just goes wherever, like the wind's blowing. Like he's kind of like a mercenary, especially with like games. He'll just go anywhere. Like
That's true.
like
That's
he has
true.
a secret loyalty, like Braun does. Like he's like really good friends with Tyrion.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his secret loyalty. Andrew's got a secret loyalty to like Halo and other games. Like when he's streaming, he doesn't get a lot of views on those games, but he plays them because like, you know what, this is my game.
I find this so funny
My home.
because that's the character you assign Andrew, but it's the one Alex wants to be.
Yeah.
So you swept the rug from under
Well,
him.
guess what? Now I'm not going to be Braun anymore.
So who do you want to be now?
All the
I
jealousy.
want to be fucking Tywin Lannister.
Villain.
Yeah.
Nope,
Well,
no
a
surprise.
villain to some people, a hero to others.
A hero to the villains.
That's what a villain says.
I know.
Their vision is always just in their eyes, even though they're killing babies and
Well,
girls.
okay. Well, what do you think the villain thinks of the so-called heroes? They're bad guys, right?
Well, he doesn't see it as that. Like, oh,
They
you guys
see
are
them
bad.
as obstacles.
Yeah,
They
he
are
just sees them
obstacles,
as people
and
he has to step on.
that's-
That's conquer.
Yeah, but also like those people also want to take him down. So in his eyes, he also sees them as the bad people, right?
Well, even people who don't want to take him down, he's like going out of his way to take them down preemptively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably going to take me down. In the
That's
future.
true. That's true. But I do. I mean, divide and conquer, right?
What do you
It's very
divide?
unfortunate that you can't see.
Where's
how
the
he's a bad
dividing?
guy.
You
I don't want-
all
divide.
conquering.
You divide the land, and then you conquer the side that's not with you.
I'm sure you're a dictator.
No,
But you're a cool guy. You're a cool dictator.
I'd say a cool king.
He's kind of a bitch, though. Was there ever like a one-on-one fight with him and anyone?
Who? Tywin?
Tywin?
No, not really.
Like a physical fight? No.
physical fight? No.
Yeah, see?
He just ruled
You know who did?
behind the chair.
Ned.
That's true. And I do love Ned though.
But
he's
he
a great
lost.
character. Ned did lose though.
Both
Yeah.
times.
Took the L, which is fine.
But
Wait,
people liked
Andrew,
him.
who do you actually want to be? I'm curious what your thoughts are.
I saw him as, is it Varys or Cerys?
Varys or Podrick.
See?
Really? Okay.
I totally saw you as
See,
Varys.
I knew Pod was like one of your favorite. I did not see you wanting to be Varys though.
Yep. Just
Okay.
sneaky.
Well, yeah, he's also like kind of just on the fence with everything. Like he doesn't directly take his side. He only takes sides when it fits the situation to his benefit.
Mm-hmm.
That's Andrew.
Yeah.
And then for who I picked, I want to be Blackfish.
Oh yeah, that's
Like a
right.
fish.
Black.
Blackfish.
Oh.
So it's Catelyn's uncle. He's in the early seasons. He's like Rob's top advisor.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh,
He's-
dude, you know who I forgot about was Davos.
Davos. Or no, Davos Seaworth. sorry.
Seaworth, yeah. Dude.
Onion Knight.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's the
pretty
best
cool.
character. He's so good.
How many characters are you gonna say are the best?
Davos is
four.
Davos is the best of the entire series for me. He's just the best.
That's a big commitment.
I know, but it's true. I think it's true.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
probably the only one that's objectively good
Yeah,
the
he's
entire time.
Yeah, he's like good in everything. He doesn't like fuck women. He doesn't. He doesn't like.
You
get
do
in- he
hate
doesn't-
women.
He doesn't get into fights if he doesn't need to. He doesn't like really show any type of aggression that's like really like going to fuck anybody over. He's just there. He's a good guy. He's the best.
Yeah, fights off the red gypsy. Shows up.
What do you have against ladies?
No, not that. Like okay, like like whenever in Game of Thrones there's a lot of intercourse in it, and like
Yeah.
you know how you're rooting for a
Sure.
character. Like I was rooting for Theon really hard, but Theon's becomes kind of over his head a bit. Then you'll see a scene of him fucking some lady. He's like, oh yeah, this guy's kind of an asshole. You know what I mean? And then it's like
Wait,
when he's in that mode of it's like, this
It was
guy's
the sex scene that turned it for
He's
you.
having
Yeah, it's
he's
just
having
like, oh.
sex with a woman.
No, I know, I understand that, but it's like whenever that scene happens, like he gets full of himself and everything. You know, okay, remember that scene when he arrives on the Iron Isles or Islands or whatever, and he's like fondling that woman, and he thinks he's all high and mighty when it's his fucking sister. It's like, dude, you're kind of an asshole. You know, like I know you're up until that point you're a good guy, like you're for Stark, and it's like, yeah, you're good, but you're still that stuff brings out the worst in people, I think. And for me, it was fucking Theon. with his cock, his magic cock. That was his downfall for me in the character state.
But Tywin wants his son dead because he's a midget.
I understand that.
And you like him.
I understand that. I understand that. He has performed very, very well.
Oh, brother. Oh, my God.
You're so fucked.
What do you mean I'm fucked?
I don't want to explain it.
You like the bad guy, Varys.
He's not a bad guy.
I think he's a bad guy.
Okay.
You can. That's the thing. You cannot like really debate.
Oh, I could.
Like, if
I don't want to,
If
though.
Davos is the bad guy, he's not a bad guy. He's just generally good.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, who do you think Zach is a lot like?
Davos actually.
No.
The best. The best.
Oh, it's the worst reason.
That's it. The book.
He's the best.
I'll save you,
Also
Zach.
the best.
We'll move on. Matt Reeves posted on his Twitter account
Oh.
his penis. Yeah. Andrew sent it
The
to me.
new.
Like, look at this.
The new Batmobile.
Yeah, with his penis on it.
You wish.
You wish. I don't even know what he looks like. You probably do.
Who?
Matt Reeves.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about Batman.
No.
No.
Oh my
no.
God.
No, sorry.
So far behind.
Keep with it.
Sorry. Yes.
Anyways, it looks slick. The Batmobile.
I thought you'd hate it. To be
You thought
honest
I'd
with
hate
you,
it.
I thought you would hate it because
I'm a Batman
here
shill.
is
What are you talking
here
about?
is- Here we go.
here is the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Hard ass take.
I also like it very much. Why? Because it's so goddamn different from the previous ones in live action.
How original.
Now, see, the Tumbler to me in The Dark Knight, it looks like a flattened Humvee, right? You know what I mean? Like the Humvee's an armored car. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
to
you
me.
know what that.
The Batman, the Justice League one looks very comic booky. I like it too, but it's got like some gun turrets and everything. And I'm all about Batman not killing people, so that's a immediately no go for me. Now this one
Idiot.
is kind of different. It's an actual car too,
The other ones are
so I like that a lot. And I like how there's a little bit of details of how he kind of customized it and shit. And I'm like, hey, this is slick. This is cool. This is like what Vin Diesel would drive.
And you thought I'd hate that?
I don't
If
know.
anything, I like it more.
I don't know. I understand that, but I know you like the really comic booky stuff. You know, like the old Batman, the BVS one. You dug quite a bit, and you loved his Batmobile, if I remember correctly. You didn't really like the Nolan one.
No, because that looked weird.
Exactly.
If you want to claim that I like things because they're more comic booky, you should have researched, because I would have liked this one a lot, because this one looks like the classic Batmobile.
Really?
A lot. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
When I say classic, what are you thinking of? Are you
I'm
thinking of
thinking
Michael
of-
Keaton's
I'm thinking,
Batmobile?
I'm thinking of the animated series one when it's like kind of like.
Like Michael Keaton's Batmobile.
Is that what it is?
That's yeah, those two are more
The
similar.
animated series, right? Isn't that the classic Batman?
No, I'm talking classic. The one that's black and red.
The one in the comic books.
Look it up. You have a device in front.
Yeah. Let me look at it.
Doesn't even use
Let me look it up. I thought you were talking about like.
This guy's driving up a
No.
wall.
Now, how old is
Okay,
that?
when I say
Batman?
classic, that is open for interpretation.
Mhm.
I will admit that. But I'm talking like old Batman. I don't know which Batman it is,
old,
but it's
okay,
old
okay.
Batman.
Okay, I was thinking like Michael Keaton animated series, that one, because I feel like the animated series is by far the most popular Batman out there. I think a lot of people kind of gravitate to
the
that
comic
one.
books that started all this. That's not the classic Batman.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I would say more animated
Okay.
series Batman. I would say so.
Okay.
But that's like relatively new. That's still 90s.
I know.
Which these comics started in
This
like
one?
the 60s.
So like
Yeah.
all the 40.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this one.
No.
40,
Okay, so
30
when I think of
plus years
Batmobile,
meant
I think
nothing.
of this one.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different Batmobiles. I don't think of one specifically.
I think of this one when I think of Batmobile.
But
like
the
when I
one
hear
they
it's like
posted,
5 different ones.
I mean, it
though.
looks like a Dodge Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I looked at it some more and I was like, yo, this looks like an old Batmobile.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are on board about it, right? I think so. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what they think.
I think so. I think it's very important that you get a good impression from the audience.
See,
that's
Alex
gonna
starts at like
watch
neutral,
the movie.
and then he looks at the comments like everyone seems to like it. I like it too.
I like it too.
Well, I
He
did
doesn't- he
like.
doesn't have an opinion
I
until
did
he reads
like
everyone
it
else's opinion.
on when I first saw it. I also liked the Tumblr when I saw it too. But a lot of people apparently don't like that for some reason.
Because that one looks like just a random assortment of metal.
Man, it's cool though. It transforms into a bike. I thought that was pretty
It
cool.
doesn't transform into a bike. The bike comes out of it.
Oh yeah, still it still like configures into a bike.
Mm,
Come on.
I saw someone else say too that this one, they liked it because it seems more like something like an average person could have, and not be a dead giveaway of like, oh, like a billionaire would have had to have this kind of Batmobile.
Oh, so like he's starting out.
yeah,
kind of way.
because
Okay.
he's only been Batman for like, I don't know, a year
Gotcha.
or two,
That's cool.
right?
I never
Think
thought
about
about it
that?
like that.
Mhm.
No, I never thought about that. I always thought like, because every time you see Batman, he's always like in prime Batman.
Yeah.
You know, he's always got his high tech stuff, his best gadgets. What do you guys think? You like
What?
it?
Yes,
You like
I
it?
like it. Next.
Zach, what do you think?
Sure, it's good.
Nothing, boys.
What?
Chime in. Come on.
I never read the
just
comic books.
Did
I didn't.
But this is a car, Zach. You like cars, right? That looks pretty
mean,
cool.
You watch Top Gear?
But it's not a real car.
That's a real ass car, dude.
Can I go buy it right
You
now?
can't
No, I
buy it,
can't.
but that's a dude.
Why the hell would I
The
care?
engine looked pretty dope, like in the
I
back.
bet Zach can make that car.
Yeah, dude, you can make that car. I think
Buy
so.
the base model first, and then modify it, and then bring it over.
Okay.
New and
What
outs
kind
can-
of features does it have?
It's probably got Bat Boost. You can
So
prob-
NOS.
Shark repellent, all that stuff, all that jazz, dude.
Okay.
Alex, what kind of gadgets do you want to see in this movie?
Grappling hook. That's it. That's all I want to see.
That's it.
And a batarang, and shark repellent,
Oh, you're very basic, aren't you?
and
He's the basic of all basic.
and
Smoke.
smoke bombs.
Smoke
I want to
bombs.
see those, and I want something. Does he have stuff that shoots out of his wrist or anything like that, like Boba Fett?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because in the show, and not the show, but the pictures, it looks like he has wrists,
Yeah, it looks like he
Bracelets,
has like
gauntlets, or
he
something
got
like that.
inspiration from Arrow. He's got
Yeah.
like bolts on his forearms.
I think his chest piece is gonna do something. I think it's like a batarang or
like
something.
a mega batarang.
I think
a
it
giant
is.
one.
Mhm.
Made out of a gun?
Sure, yeah.
What
I don't know.
What if he accidentally kills someone in this? Are you out?
Oh no.
Accidentally? No.
No.
Purposely? Maybe.
Oh, you're such a bitch.
Define purposely.
He intends to kill them.
Like you just
Like,
snap somebody's neck.
He
like
purposely
Superman.
shoots him in the face and kills them, or yeah, what Zach said.
Okay, well,
Snaps his
like
neck.
in Man of Steel, he breaks Zod's neck because he has no choice. Was that on
Yeah.
purpose, or was that in your eyes like, oh, he's not a hero anymore because he did that?
No, not really. I mean, he wasn't gonna stop. You can't
Okay.
really stop him. You can't contain that. You know what I mean? Like you can.
So the
Batman-
lines are blurred for you.
They're not blurred. Like Zod was an unstoppable force. He was like another Superman. How would you stop that thing without killing it? In that established world.
Throw him in the sun.
Make him fight a bear.
Okay, will the sun make him stronger though?
I
Is he
guess
Kryptonian?
I don't know if Superman can actually go right up to the sun and live.
I mean, it's supposed to be like the radiation makes him stronger, not
The physical
heat.
sun.
Well, I saw
I mean,
something
there's-
that he goes into the sun in a
there's-
comic book.
There's a certain Superman that like hibernates in the sun for like a million years or something like that, and he comes out and he's like an entity. Like you can't
He's
do
just
anything
so
to
powerful.
him.
He's not even.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he snaps his finger. Okay, not to be
He's
Thanos, but he
Thanos,
snaps
yeah.
his fingers and boom, like a universe is just gone.
Yeah, and like even
Like
though like I'm
sneezes
pretty
and
sure like
planet's
Superman
destroyed.
could still even not even like OP Superman, like he can still fly super close to the sun and probably feel nothing. To be honest with you. So nothing was gonna stop Zod.
Yeah.
So we had to kill him.
So if Batman kills someone, you're out.
Possibly. I don't know. I just feel like Batman just
Damn you, a
he
baby.
shouldn't kill people. I mean that's what makes him Batman, right?
Do you, Andrew? Do you think Andrew should?
Do you think Andrew?
To me
should care?
that's what makes him Batman. I mean, his whole moral of not killing people from his trauma as a child.
Not the trauma, not the suit, not the tech, not the car, not the wings, not the not the batarang thing, not the suit, none of that.
Look
Makes
what
him
you've
Batman.
done.
I don't think so. Like, wait,
Okay.
wait. What was
That's
your
all I
question?
needed to know.
What was your question?
It was so
It's not any of that stuff that makes him Batman. It's just solely the fact that he doesn't kill people.
It's not solely that. Okay, obviously the getup and the costume, yeah, that also makes him appear as a bat. But he's the Caped Crusader for a reason, you know. He's not going.
Yeah, no.
That his whole shtick is his whole morals that he sticks by. Why he's the Batman is why criminals are afraid to go out at night. He's not going to kill them, but he's going to catch them and he's going to bring them to justice. That's what he does. When you stoop down to like not stoop down, but when you begin to kill people, he'll change. I think. That's what I think.
I want to see him beat the crap out of some people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see him get hit once.
Yeah,
he can't. He doesn't get hit.
Because you can go pretty dark with that without killing people. Still,
Yeah.
like I still believe that you can make a pretty dark, intense movie without actually killing people on screen.
Just send them to the hospital for months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's also like the emotion behind it too. Like that's what I think.
Jesus.
I want to see him do detective stuff. We don't see him do that a lot in the movies.
I don't think we'll get that.
What about
I said I want.
Christopher Nolan's Batman?
What?
Did detective stuff.
He did detective stuff.
Shot the brick for some reason.
He got the fingerprints.
No, but I want him to go to a crime scene and be like, oh, like freaking like scan this and scan the blood sample of this and like look at
That
take it
wouldn't
back
be
to
a
the
dead
base.
giveaway?
He did do that in The Dark Knight though. Towards the beginning,
did?
he was with Gordon, like on a crime scene, like with Gordon and all the other cops.
I want to see more.
It's not in the
of
beginning
it.
of the movie.
It's towards the beginning of The Dark Knight.
It's in the middle.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Believe me, it's with his older suit.
Okay.
I believe it is. But I understand, like, you want to see a lot more of that.
Yeah.
Because the past one didn't show any of that, right? With Ben Affleck?
No.
None, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Just the badass fighting, though. That was sick.
I want to see more of that too.
Well, I think that was partially because he didn't have his own movie. Like,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't all of his movies that he was in? It was Justice League, Batman
And
versus Superman.
that was it.
Is that
And
Okay.
Suicide Squad.
Okay.
He was in that.
Yeah.
For like 3 minutes, 2
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Total.
But he was in it, though. They
Okay.
actually
I mean,
got, like,
okay.
Ben
That's not
Affleck.
his-
He doesn't have time to do this detective stuff because that's kind of slow.
That's true. And maybe, like, they just
120
didn't
seconds
want
just
to...
in it.
They didn't want to go in that route. They probably just want to go more of an epic thing, which was, if you liked it or not, it's up to you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I have high hopes for that movie.
Me too.
I think it's going to be awesome. I think Robert Pattinson's going to do a great job. And it might be the best Batman since Bale for me.
That's very premature.
For me.
Very.
For me.
Very- I like him.
And I'm rooting for him.
I don't like Batman, but I wouldn't say that yet.
I know a lot of people have said
Who?
in the past
Talk to people.
cast Batmans, like whether it's Bale, he makes a great Bruce Wayne, Batman kind of whatever, and flip flop with
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, great
Yeah.
Batman, bad Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that this guy has the capability to be a great Batman and a great Bruce Wayne,
Or he could be neither.
or he could be neither. I hope it's not that, but I like to be optimistic, and I hope it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Get too optimistic, and then I laugh my ass off when it blows in your face.
Well, okay, so I haven't been like super optimistic about anything recently.
No, what
Oh,
about
jeez.
what is it called? Bar Wars?
Bar Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars.
Okay,
The past decade.
okay, and
But
checkmate.
since then, he's
since then I've calmed down. You've
I thought
noticed
this was like something you started watching on YouTube.
What
like
was
bar
the other
fights.
one? What was it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh,
Yes.
It's going to be the best game since Modern Warfare 2.
I was very excited, but the game let me down. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Expectation shot down.
I'm sorry if people want me to like something that I
I
want to
don't think-
like.
I don't think anyone wants you to. Doesn't care. You just set the bar so high and you fucking fall right
I know
off.
that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
love it.
That's
I
my
love
fault.
it.
That's my fault. I agree. I do like to get excited about everything. But that's just me. What am I gonna do? Life's too short. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you keep going down the route you're going, yeah, it's very short.
No,
even shorter.
No. This is only elevating my life even more. Being excited about
I
everything.
give you like 10 years.
That's rude.
10 more years of drinking 12 packs in one night.
Okay, you know what I'm also actually excited for was this news that came out yesterday.
Watch it be bad.
No, please, come on.
What?
The Last of Us series on
TV
HBO.
show.
Yeah. You guys
Cursed
hear
it.
about that?
It's gonna be
You
the
had
worst
to
show
have
ever
heard
done.
about
Oh,
that.
of course I heard about
You
it.
got to be all over this because it was going to be a movie, and they're like, "Fuck that, we're gonna do an HBO series on this." And I was like, "Holy shit, this could be good.
Mm-hmm.
This could be really
I like
good."
what Andrew said. He said that HBO was probably the best ones to put that in the hands of.
Because they are the
Yeah.
best, I think.
When
When it comes to
they produce
series-
the highest quality.
Oh
TV
yeah,
shows.
like they have like I rewatched Chernobyl last night, and I was like, "Damn, this whole thing is fantastically made." Like everything about it is fantastic, and the creator of that is doing it
Yeah,
along with the
Neil
game
Druckmann.
creator. Yeah.
I was excited to see that.
Well, I was talking about the
afraid.
creator of Chernobyl was doing that,
Yeah,
but
he
they're
doesn't
both
care
doing it.
about Last of Us.
No, I was going to get to that. They are teaming up, which has
Yep.
never been done before.
That's what I've
for-
been
for a
wanting to.
series.
I was tired of them just handing it over, and then it's like, oh, this is nothing like the games,
Uh-huh.
Or
nothing
it's
like
way
the source
too much like
material,
Or too
Yeah.
much like the games. Well, I've heard like from a lot of people, like The Last of Us is more of a movie than a game to begin with.
I played it. It was a game.
What do you
Has a
think?
strong narrative.
Very strong, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing. So, I mean, match made in heaven, I think. I mean, they seem to love each other, these two people. And I snooped around. I went to the articles and everything.
Stalked?
I even went on to Twitter and everything. They both seem to be very in on it, which is exciting news. Because normally, when like a studio gets a hold of a video game IP, you hear nothing, like radio silence from the actual, gamer guys who made the game. But this time, you're hearing everything from both sides. So it's like, hey, they actually want to make this together. That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's how it should be done.
Yep.
I mean, they're using this. Who's his name?
Neil Druckmann.
Neil Druckmann, Craig Mazin. They're using Sony.
Wesley. Oh
Who?
no, nothing.
Wesley Snipes.
They're using like PlayStation Pictures to help produce it with HBO. It's like they're making a whole collaboration. And I also read in the article that they have even more stuff to plan with PlayStation 2. So it's like, that's pretty cool.
I'm surprised you're excited for this because you're not the biggest fan of zombies.
I know. Now I know a lot of people are going to say the reason why I don't like zombies, I'm not a fan of zombies in general. And I know when I say it, I sound like an idiot, right? But
You're aware of it?
You don't
no, I am
sound
aware.
like-
I mean, listen
You
to what I'm
are.
saying. I don't
You
like
are.
The Walking Dead. I don't like zombies. I don't know what's
What?
the word, like how terrible do I sound, like just saying I hate everything
You're an awful
that
person.
associates with zombies, and
You're-
I do.
you're a
I really
villain.
don't. I'm annoyed by zombies. I think it's because The Walking Dead and Nazi zombies and all that. Just kind of whatever.
Two
But
things really.
I
was it?
think like, okay, give me a breakdown of the story of The Last of Us and like just a short breakdown.
Well, you're not told what started the outbreak. It just kind of happened. The main character, Joel, he's a countryman from Texas. So he's pretty rough and tough,
Nice. Does
Yeah.
it take place in Texas?
Takes place all over the U.S. because they have to travel from like Boston to like D.C. or no, like California. They have to go pretty far. It takes a year on foot to get where they're going. But basically, the outbreak starts, and then his daughter dies, and then like 20 years later, he's still alive. The virus is still going. There's like resistance groups. The government's still trying to like, take over and like get society back on its feet. And then there's a little girl he finds, and it turns out that the virus, the bacteria, whatever that turns people on her brain, like it infected her. She got bit, but she didn't turn. So they're like, oh, we can use her blood to cure humanity. So that's why he's trying to get her from point A to point B, where they have all the supplies they need to extract it from her, whatever they need to make a vaccine for it. And that's what the whole first game's about.
Oh, cool. And like a lot of like, I hear like it's super sad and everything, like very moving.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing.
I didn't think so.
You didn't?
No, but on it,
The gameplay.
probably because I didn't
Andrew
play
hated
it.
the
I
game.
played it like 7 years later. I think that's probably it. But
he,
for me,
he was already
no.
exposed to like a lot of the
Yeah,
parts
so
are supposed to
my
surprise
view
you.
on it is
Oh, okay.
so skewed and biased because I played it like honestly over 5 years later, like when the fucking remaster came out, which was a while ago. From when it originally came out. So, but to me, no, not really. Like standard sad.
Standards.
5 out of 10 sad.
What is the
Interesting.
saddest you've ever been playing a game?
Playing a game?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
But Andrew's a very
Fuck.
concrete man.
Yeah.
Also,
I think
He's done.
he's not very
pulling it off.
moved by much. So you take-
Honestly, like
Not in a video game.
not a video game.
Not in a video game. I've been moved, yes, but not in a video game.
Physically?
Well, no.
I think. Well, what do you think, Zach, about this whole thing?
The show?
Yeah, chime in.
I mean,
Just say one word.
I was agreeing with everything. If any studio is going to do it, HBO's the one to do it. I mean, they've basically been producing just nonstop gold.
Mm-hmm.
And since they're partnering with Sony Pictures or whatever their film division is, that means their resources are going to be considerable. Like they're going to be able to cut all their costs because Sony already owns all this shit.
Yep.
And then they already have all these partnerships with these big actors, so that if they wanted to, they can probably bring in like some big name people to play these.
Shit.
What I forgot their names, Ellie and
Joel.
Joel, yeah. Where I feel like a lot of TV shows they wouldn't be able to afford that.
Oh heck no, no way.
Even on HBO.
Yeah, I've seen like some side by side pictures of some actors who people want to play as Joel. What's that guy's name from? He plays Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones.
Nikolai
That
Coster-Waldau.
Have you seen that picture?
I can picture it in my head.
Dude, like with him with the
I
beard,
can see that.
spot on.
Yeah.
Like spot on.
He'll
It's
look like
whoa.
Joel. He won't sound like Joel.
True, but I mean, like, what are you gonna do, man? What can you do?
Get him to do the physical part, then have the voice actor just dub it.
Oh no,
Like in Halo.
Don't have it in sync at all with the lips.
man.
That'd be so much better.
It would be like an
Terrible.
anime.
Yeah, it's just
Totally different.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Way different. I mean, I could see like Hugh Jackman playing the role of that guy. I mean, he can definitely be like a grizzled guy. Oh,
Let
well,
him be.
I mean, I haven't played the game. I mean, I'm asking you guys who play the game. Who do you think could play that role?
Anyone. I don't know.
I don't know. That's hard.
His role is not.
He's a typical like.
He's just a typical
rough,
old white man.
aggressive old man who's beating up anyone who touches his little girl. So
So
as far as like the looks, that's pretty hard to get someone who looks specifically like him and able to do the character.
is he the main character or is it the girl?
They both are.
They both are. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, you play as him, but they both have critical roles in the story. In the second game, you're playing as her.
It's like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, good old buddy cop, like
Like
Spider-Man
Rush
and
Hour.
Iron Man.
I don't think it's like a buddy cop movie.
I thought so.
Well, so you're not a fan of the game. You
No.
are a massive fan, I
Yeah,
think.
I'm a fan of Naughty Dog in general.
Cool. And I read like they might dip into possibly bringing in the second game into the show too. They might. I don't know. I mean, like this just got announced. The second game's coming out in a couple months.
Yeah, we'll see.
Depends how long they want to go with the show.
I know. True.
Because this game's like five or 6 years after the last one.
How
That's
long?
a pretty big time gap.
How long is the game gameplay? Like, is it like an 8-hour game or is it 10?
They can't make single player games like that with only 8-hour campaigns.
Yes, they can. Halo.
That's because it's a shooter with multiplayer.
That's just like straight. And like the last
This
one's
is
like
specifically
exploring
like
and
a
shit.
story game.
Fallen
with
Order
gameplay.
was like 12 maybe.
Yeah, because it's EA.
It was a good game. Come on, that was a good game.
But I'm saying it's EA. They didn't
Specifically
even
make it like
want to
that.
make a single player game.
I
So
know.
that's probably they would have made it longer if they could.
They still made it though, and it was still good.
But like I'm saying, like if it's a game that is specifically like they have all these resources, a studio like Naughty Dog, like they're used to making these games that are 20-hour plus campaigns.
Okay.
The cutscenes alone are like really long sometimes too.
How
like
long
The
would you
Witcher.
say though? Like, can you like ballpark it?
The
Like-
game?
Yeah.
You're saying like average player because there's like exploration and
Yeah.
stuff too.
Let's do like average, just playing the story.
14, 15?
14, 15.
Yeah.
It's not bad. That's doable for like a season. Like if they wanted to adapt the actual first game, that's doable.
I'm surprised. Like I said, I feel like you're not gonna want to watch this.
He won't watch it,
Maybe you watch the first episode and you're like,
and then he'll read the reviews for the rest of the season.
Here's the thing with zombies with me. And I get it. Like the zombies are never like the main bad guy in all the zombie medium. They're never the main bad guy, which is fine. But I think watching The Walking Dead and how that really just dragged on for so long, and I'm sure The Walking Dead and The Last of Us are completely different. It's just that whole thing of like, oh, now we got to fight the humans because they're the real bad guys. I feel like to me it gets overdone quite a bit. So I think that show, it might do that. It might go into a different direction just because that's been done so many times.
we'll see where this one's different is like they do the whole thing. Oh, they're not zombies. They just call them like infected or
They're
whatever.
sick
So,
people.
yes, but like over time, what is it called? Like they're infected by cordyceps, which is like a real fungus kind of thing. So like when you're first infected, you're like a normal, just like you look normal. Your eyes are just red and you're like bleeding out of your ears and your mouth and stuff. And you just kind of maul people to death because you've gone crazy.
Got it.
And then over time, as the infection like just kind of takes hold of the host, you become they call it like a clicker. So like it's grown out of the head. So it looks like they have like freaking like fungus just coming out of their, like split their head open, and they can't see anymore. So they're going just based off sound. And then like
bats,
like really ones that have been infected for a really long time are called bloaters, and they're just really big and fat, and it's just growing all over their body and taking over. And they can like grab stuff off themselves and like throw it at you.
So not really a zombie.
No,
at all.
You can get infected still by being bit or by being exposed to the spores that come from the fungi.
Okay.
So
okay,
it's gonna be way different than just walkers going around.
Because for me, that kind of got boring, kind of quick.
Yeah.
I mean, also I don't like
No, it
zombies
was
that
like
much.
that
But
for most people.
Are you just scared of zombies?
no, I'm not scared. I'm just kind of
I think
over the whole zombie thing. I don't know why. I'm an idiot.
What whole zombie thing? There
Just the zombies
wasn't
in
a
Medium.
whole zombie thing.
Well, the
Just
whole
The
Walking Dead like took everything by storm. You know,
You mean the one show?
that everybody talked about. Everybody was watching.
You don't get tired.
Justifiably.
You don't
It
get
was
tired
really
of
good
like
when it came out.
fantasy stuff, like always having kings and queens and knights and everything.
No,
all the
no,
time.
because we don't always get
Swords.
good fantasy. You know, like The Witcher was good fantasy, I think. Game of Thrones was good fantasy. Now, some people might argue that it's not really fantasy, but to me, it felt more, and it has the fantasy stuff in it for me to consider it fantasy. But like sometimes, just the whole thing with fantasy, like it always has this, you know, this thing that it always has to follow. You know what I mean? Like fantasy always has to have the kings, queens, and there's always like a bad guy and the good guy. But Game of Thrones was different because that was like so like not black and white but more gray. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of felt like to me. There's a lot more people that you can root for in that. And when they don't do that, it's not nearly as epic as like Lord of the Rings, for example. I also don't read a lot of fantasy, so I'm not the best to ask on that. I don't know. What do you think about that?
You looking at me or Zach? Me? I couldn't tell. Well, I don't know. I just feel like you, like with zombies, you're
nitpicky bitch.
you're like zombies. I'm not gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
Or something fantasy. Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. But that's your soft spot.
I do like
That's what I'm
fantasy.
saying.
Yeah, fantasy's pretty good. I don't know. What do you think, Andrew?
You're a picky bitch.
That's it.
What did you do to him today,
No,
dude?
I didn't do nothing, dude. I don't know what happened. What do you think, Zach?
Okay, what was the original question?
Something with fantasy, right?
Like, is
You
it
don't even know?
overplayed?
Something like that.
Is that what you're asking? Like, do I think like zombies are overplayed?
I think
or-
zombies are overplayed.
No, well, I know that. All right, but is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, they're not.
I think they are.
It's the one goddamn TV show and then the one movie that comes every
Yeah,
3 to
I
5
will
years.
All the
agree.
games.
What are you talking about?
All the games. all
Before
the
there
movies.
were more zombie shows because there were iZombie that came out and apparently that was really
I
popular.
zombie. That's CW. Holy crap!
Was it? There was
Yeah.
a sci-fi zombie show too that they all came out probably like in season 2 or 3 of The Walking Dead because they kind of want to jump on it, but those all died really quickly. So I'm like now I wouldn't say that there's oversaturation of zombie stuff because really there's The Walking Dead, I guess Fear the Walking Dead, and then whatever their new show is. But to be honest, I don't care about any of those anymore. So it's like those don't really even exist to me. So this is basically just new zombie stuff, even though it's not even really zombies.
True. I just want to see if they explore like how it started.
They won't.
They could.
They probably can't unless the game does, or the director
The
probably
games-
won't even like creative director won't unless he's already addressed it in the game.
Because that's something that they would rather put in the game.
We'll see.
For their core audience that like are the original fans, the reason why there is a TV show.
Dude, everybody who's played it is going to watch it.
Not everybody has
I-
HBO.
I watch
Everybody
it, but I
will
won't
have
play
HBO,
the game.
dude. That's going to be on HBO Max. People will buy that, dude.
But then what if you have PlayStation players who played the game that won't subscribe to HBO? You're alienating them. Your original fans.
I honestly believe that they will actually pay the HBO to watch that series. I'm pretty sure they will.
Every single fan.
Every single one of them.
I think you are delusional.
Oh,
Those
come on.
expectations
I'm
are
certain you are
skyrocketing.
delusional.
Zach,
Get
you
ready
cannot
for
tell
the
me that you're not
pitfall.
going to purchase Showtime when that Halo show
But
comes out.
I'm not like an average person, probably.
He's not the average fan.
You're a super fan, right, of Halo, right?
He's not the
okay,
average gamer.
yeah,
You just
He's not the average Halo
I said
fan.
all the people who play the game, usually they all love the game from what I've heard.
But
I've
there's
never played it.
You probably hear from the most vocal people who are the ones that either are in the extreme of loving it or
Alex.
hating it. Mm-hmm. What about all the middle people that you're not hearing from?
Yeah.
You
don't
those
take
people
into
don't
account-
exist.
like
about them.
Andrew.
you don't
like,
take into account the general audience and
Like-
me.
like
at
if
all.
Andrew
I don't like. I
wasn't
won't play the second one. I'll
like
watch the
Andrew
show.
watched so many shows. I'm sure he'll end up watching.
You're
this,
not
but,
even a
like,
general fan. You went in hating it, bro. What are you talking about?
You know,
went in hating it.
Oh, it's a fucking survival game. I like the story. I don't like the game.
Yeah. But are you gonna watch the show?
I'll watch a show. I won't play the second game.
But I'm sure a little bit of it is because you just watched so many shows. Like you're already
Yeah,
just so
well, I'm
open,
a
and
show
you have
fan.
HBO.
He did say he loved the story. He hates the game, right?
I just said that.
Okay, okay.
He just wants to get it
God.
on record.
On the record,
Yeah.
he hates
Well,
the game. Likes the story.
Yes.
Okay, but
So I
then
think-
also you already have HBO,
Yes.
so that's already like probably not most people.
Okay, true. But HBO Max won't cost that much.
It's a lot
But
of
I
money.
mean, just any pay barrier, you're gonna leave people behind.
I guess some, not a lot though. I mean,
A lot.
They will find a way to watch it though.
Yeah, they will.
Every single one of them. Yeah.
They will find a way to watch it.
Sony will hunt them down like, watch it.
No, okay. So
That's what your job should be.
I honestly think that everybody who likes
company
this
show.
game is going to watch it.
Every single
I
one.
really do, dude. I really believe it. Especially with that guy who's involved with the game, who made the game, is a part of it. Like, dude, yeah.
See, but not
Or
everyone
they'll
knows
probably
that.
see
Yeah.
the Uncharted movie and like this is taking
That's
a decade
true.
and not watch
That's
this
true.
show.
If that comes out before this show and it bombs, like it's bad, that might be bad. But we'll see.
Your expectations are so ridiculously
Yeah.
high already.
What are you talking about?
I am laughing. I want it to be bad now.
You were saying
Oh,
literally
no.
millions of people
Yeah.
are going to sign up for HBO for this show.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
They're gonna sign
that's
up
not
for
gonna happen.
fucking
They will.
Friends and
They will.
Funimation, but they're not gonna sign up for
They
The Last
will.
of Us.
Trust me. That once if it is as good as people, if it is as great as it can be, they will flood in. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you.
I bet you-
Dude, Chernobyl was one of the highest rated series ever.
That does not
When it
mean they're
came
gonna
out.
subscribe.
Dude, are you kidding me? They did.
No, I'm not kidding you.
They did subscribe. What are you talking about? They all watched it after the first episode.
Every single
everyone
person
was
in the
watching
world.
that.
7 billion people.
Okay, I'm exaggerating it a
Yes,
bit with
you
my
are.
my words. You shouldn't expect every single person.
But you are.
I'm meaning it more of a lot of fucking
Oh
people
my
are
God.
going to watch it. A lot.
Fuck is a lot of people. 4 people.
No, like so much people
What
are
the
going to
fuck
watch
does
this.
that mean? Oh,
I can't.
10
I'm not
people?
going to put out a number.
Oh,
I'm just
my
going to say
God.
a ton of people are going to watch it.
More people will subscribe to watch Friends than to watch The Last of Us.
Are you kidding me? Dude,
No.
look at this past holiday. The Witcher fucking sword and beat Mandalorian.
But fucking, did you see how like Netflix had to spend like $4 million or $1 billion to keep Friends on for like another 6 months?
I
But then
understand
you
that.
also have to look into there's way more subscribers to Netflix than there are to Disney Plus.
I understand that.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
understand
matter
that.
if they get, like,
But
4
also,
million.
like, do you think the average Joe Schmo was all going to be watching that The Witcher? Not many people even heard of The Witcher before they heard that it was a game. All those people who watched it the first night it came out, I guarantee you, a lot of them were going to be gamers. I guarantee you.
Or
And they all paid for it.
Or fans of Henry
But
Cavill.
that's because
or-
people already had it.
I understand. Dude, when this comes out, HBO Max is already going to be out. People are going to have
Okay.
it.
Not everybody though.
They're going to have
It's
it, dude.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $18.
Dude, you said that you were going to get that day one. Don't even lie to me.
We
He's a-
have.
he's
What do
a
you mean? I get it
passionate-
for free.
He's a passionate.
That's true. We do have
TV person.
But you, dude, back in the day on the podcast, you were raving about HBO
Yes,
Max.
of course.
Raving.
I will, because I'm a fucking slut.
Exactly.
He's not the average person.
Are you saying everyone's a slut?
No, I'm not saying that.
The
One day-
average man watches 50 shows like Andrew.
No, that person is not sane. You are not saying. I don't even know how you do that. That is so freaking awful.
So many shows to watch.
Oh my god. But you know what? After watching Chernobyl again last night, super hyped.
I want this show to fucking tank.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude.
I want it to get canceled midway.
I was really hopeful for it now, but now I kind of.
Why is it that?
Alex
Why is
in
that
this
when I get
conversation.
happy for something,
'Cause you get
everybody
so
wants
happy.
it? Everybody wants it to tank because I like it.
Because you were getting.
Why
so-
is that always happen? That always seems to happen. I don't like that. That's very rude and mean.
Because you're talking with the hands.
I'm a passionate person. If I'm excited for something, I'm going to show it. And I would like to.
I'm excited. I'm excited, but you're quiet.
You don't show it. You're not showing your
Andrew's
passion.
a reserved person.
You know how the best way to show you're excited? Watch the fucking show.
I understand that, but it's not out yet. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Alex is gonna single-handedly get all these millions of PlayStation gamers to subscribe to HBO Max.
No, I guarantee you, they will all subscribe to it. They will watch it as soon as it drops. I guarantee.
not if you don't do your job.
What job?
Just shill the hell out of it.
I'm not shilling anything. Dude, are you kidding me? The whole world does not even know our podcast exists. I've been
doesn't
shilling
matter.
to basically nobody. Nobody.
So you are shilling.
I'm not shilling.
You said you were fool.
Okay, well, let's be clear. Shill, what I'm saying
You are
is a
shill.
lot different from what the definition of shill is. You know what? I'll look it up.
no.
I will look up what is a shill.
I'm sorry, Michael, but the show
know.
has to get canceled.
I'm just glad it's doing so well. I like it.
Yeah, it's doing so well.
You can gauge it just off of Alex's reaction.
I mean, it's not gonna fail, Alex. Calm down. Andrew's saying he hopes it fails. Isn't gonna single-handedly bring it down.
Andrew's going to burn it all down.
Swindler who acts as an enthusiastic customer to
That's you, bro.
entice or encourage others.
That's you.
Yes! That's what you're doing!
What's so wrong about that? What is so wrong about that? I don't understand.
Swindler.
Swindler.
Then call me a swindler, not a shill.
You're a show. You're a goddamn show.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why are you bouncing up and down like that?
I'm moving my legs.
Is he
He's got adrenaline. Yeah, calm down.
Andrew's getting excited.
Maybe that's what you need. You need more excitement in your life.
I'm fine the way I am.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nice and quiet.
See, what I like about Andrew though is that I told him these games were good, and he gave him a chance. Both
Andrew is open-minded.
The Last of Us and Uncharted. I know you'll like Uncharted. I've been telling you for years,
I'm sure I will.
and you won't try it.
I played I've seen Indiana Jones.
It's
my
not the same.
I know it's not the same thing. I know.
You like Tomb Raider.
You have
It's
time.
the same game. Except, honestly, probably higher quality.
Probably.
Uncharted is probably higher quality than Tomb Raider.
Oh, pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't played Uncharted.
Are you afraid I might be right?
No.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what? I'm
Because
not.
then he has to admit that you were right.
I'm not
And
afraid
that he was wrong.
that you are right. But you know what my problem is?
Huh.
He's never wrong.
Those games take a lot of time, and I can't even commit to a show. Really, it's hard for me to commit to a
Yeah, he
show.
watched a whole 5-hour show in one night. Last night. He didn't sleep.
I did, but I know these are longer. Though.
Zach's face. He's like,
You watched all of Chernobyl last night.
It's
we went
5
to bed at
hours.
midnight. Yeah.
Why?
Dude, have you
Just
seen
take
it?
a break.
Why? It's perfect.
It's gonna be there in the morning.
Why don't you just watch one episode a day at a designated time?
Okay,
Is that so hard?
let me
Like,
ask
I mean,
you.
you can watch like 2, maybe 3, but like all of it,
Okay.
all 5 hours.
Okay, but
It's
if you're
too much.
okay, let me bring up a point. What if you're playing a game, a
dumbass point.
story-driven game, and you're like, "This is really fucking good." Boom, 8 hours pass by. That's like the same thing
No.
as what I'm doing.
Never. You play
don't
an
do
hour,
that.
an hour and a half, and
Well,
stop.
okay. Well, how about 4 hours?
No.
I don't do
Wrong
that
again.
None of
play-
you guys have done that.
No.
I've done it.
I
See?
think I've done it like maybe like years and years ago when I had a lot more like free time.
It was 8 o'clock at night. I had nothing to do.
But I'm saying like it's so good. It's not like you're gonna be playing it and you're like, ah, I gotta beat this game. Like it doesn't feel like a chore. It's a good game,
I know. I believe you. I do believe you, but
and you're playing other games anyways.
I know. But I don't have a PlayStation.
Yes, you do.
What's my brother's?
It's in your house.
Doesn't? Do you think he's gonna be like, "Hey, bitch, get off"?
Andrew was able to play the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You can too.
And you know how much of a stickler.
Like
Andrew is
I
for
said,
old
like I said,
mechanics.
it's super hard for me to start a game. Super hard for me to start a show.
Oh,
They're like, I treat them like the
But
same.
you're gonna watch the Last of Us show.
No, he won't.
You haven't even played the game.
No, he won't. He'll be hyped. He'll miss it, and then just watch reviews online. And then he'll come in here. I heard it was pretty good. I guess it's a good show.
We'll see.
I heard it was kind
we
of bad.
We shall see.
Dumpster fire.
I have no idea how it's going to play out, but I don't know, man. It's hard for me to start playing a game. You know?
I know it is. I know. That's why I'm trying to get you to just start.
Andrew, just grab him, sit him down, strap him to the chair, and start the game for him.
Like I still have to beat Odyssey. I still want to beat Odyssey. But it's just like this.
Super Mario Odyssey?
It's such a daunting task just to get back into
These
it.
games aren't daunting.
Oh, so they're pretty quick and
because they're narrative driven. It's not open world games.
true.
You're on a track.
You're not. You know how you like just stand there and look at the screen and sit there for your stupid ass games? Can't do that.
You don't just wander like you do in The Witcher.
No, I know.
Dumb shit.
I played Fallen Order. It's like I know it's not even close, but it's still a story-driven game. I mean, mainly I just beat it in like 2 days because of Star Wars, but like, I don't know. I want to be invested. I want to be.
You will be.
You have to. Honestly, you have to sell me on it.
Oh,
I can't sell you on it without spoiling it.
No, yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Because you're just going to chalk it up to it's Indiana Jones because that's how your brain works.
He said it was like Indiana Jones.
It's like Uncharted, actually.
That's not what you said.
Okay.
You have to sell
How
me.
can I describe it any differently other than
Tomb Raider, but better.
Have you ever seen me get really passionate about something that
Yes.
Yeah, Star
Yeah.
Wars.
you got to replicate that.
Oh my god.
You can't just
To
say
match that
it's a good
So
game.
it doesn't-
Here, wait. Can I just say something?
All right.
You can't just be like, it's a good game. You should play it. Boring. Boring. That's boring.
What?
I
why-
want a pitch.
Why do you need my opinion and
You
not
also
like
need to yell.
the like
wants you to
multiple
yell at him.
masses of awards that they've gotten for their games just as a studio in general?
See, I kind of view that
What's
as
wrong
like,
with you?
okay, hang on. This is getting good. So
I hate this guy so goddamn much.
like the award thing is one thing, and it's great recognition, right?
The words don't mean anything, Michael.
It's great recognition, and I say that with the Oscars too. Like, it's great recognition, you know. But I want to hear like really passionate people talk about it.
Oh, you're YouTube nerds.
That really gets me excited. I like if you're just saying like, yeah, it's good, play it.
That's all you need. It's good.
Not for me. I need more passion behind it.
That's.
I think I do. Like, I don't know. That's just what I think. Like, I'm pretty sure it's great and it's won a lot of awards, but I want to hear the passion from you. Like, if it really is amazing, I want to hear it. I really want to hear it because didn't it win like Game of the Decade or something like that? Or was I wrong?
I don't know if there was an official award for that.
Or Game of the Year? Did it win that?
The Last of Us did.
Yeah.
Probably Uncharted 4. I don't know.
See, I want to see passion. I want to hear passion.
God.
That's how you
Fuck this
That's how
guy.
you sell me.
38 million copies sold.
38?
38 million.
For which one?
All of them. The whole
GTA
series.
sold more, and you don't even play that fucking game.
I have played it, but GTA to me is not a game I want to play.
The fuck?
I was burnt out
You could
after.
fuck ladies in that game.
Honestly,
He
dude,
doesn't like that.
You
He
could
doesn't
kill
like that.
ladies in that game.
dude, I was burnt out of GTA after 4, to be honest.
You're a boring person.
No one says like, dude, it's amazing.
It is amazing. No one has to say that because everyone's fucking played it.
Didn't get around to me. Sorry.
Can we end it there?
Like, you know what I mean? You got to sell me hard on it. Like, I
I
can't
don't
just.
want to.
Well, then I'm not gonna play it.
Next week, we'll come with a surefire sales pitch.
Yes, I want to.
Lots
Why
of
don't you just
yelling.
watch the fucking first 10 minutes of it?
That's going to be
Jesus
Andrew's
Christ.
sales pitch. You'll just watch the game.
But then it's not being
What?
taken in
It's
as
the
a
goddamn
game.
game. What?
I know, but like,
But you like movies.
I do
Just
love
think of
movies.
it like a movie.
But it's a game
You get
though.
to interact with. It's
But
so amazing.
But it's a game though. Like you
Then play it.
have to play it,
Then play it.
right?
No, don't think you have to. You get to play it. Imagine if you got to control Indiana Jones.
That would be badass. That would be amazing,
You
dude.
can.
I'm on that.
It's called Lego Indiana Jones.
That's a
Oh,
fun
yeah, there
game.
you go.
That's a fun ass game. But next week from you, Michael, Andrew, and Z. Well, Z has already got me on something. He just got me with Indiana Jones.
What? There you go.
You got to think of
I'm
something.
still going to come with more.
No.
I'm going to be the yelling one.
You got to think of
to hell with
you
you.
got to think of a pitch because I ain't want to play any of these fucking games. Not
I'd rather
one
leave
of
you
them.
astray in your room watching YouTube all alone, like, and do nothing.
All right,
You'll
then
be left alone.
I guess I'll never play it then.
Good for you. I have given up. Michael, it's all up to you.
Yeah, no.
Next week?
I'm not going to do that for him.
Oh, okay, you're done.
Thank you.
That was your pitch.
I'm glad you take pride in
Being a shill.
needing someone to like yell
At
about
you.
what a game is.
I didn't say yell. I need to hear the passion. I need passion.
That's what you want, essentially.
Yeah.
If that is through yelling, then yes. Then yes,
All
that's
right.
what I want.
We're going to end it on Alex's dumb interpretation of what passion is.
I wouldn't say dumb.
I would.
I would say my passionate.
Okay.
No, kidding.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry if we made you mad. We know you guys take Alex's opinion very highly.
By the way, I'm very ignorant, so don't take any
You
of
heard
that.
it here first.
Don't take any of that seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a passionate
None of that
man.
meant
I am
anything.
very passionate, but I'm also, playing a character a bit. So,
All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you next
and
week.
wait, hang on. You
What?
can find us on every platform.
They know that.
Say it again. These
Oh
could
my
be
God.
new
Yeah,
listeners.
it's so fun.
If they're already listening, they know where to find
If
us.
they're
Subscribe to
new,
YouTube,
if they are
especially.
new listeners, please let them know.
If they're listening, they have a platform.
You can find us on
Oh
Spotify,
my Lord.
Podbean.com, and Apple Podcasts, and our one and only YouTube channel, which has gotten lots of love from some
So-
fans.
You don't put passion into making the video.
Yeah, you
so
don't put
much
passion.
love.
You just have a thumbnail
Put
up.
some more passion.
I know. We need video. I think then we can really go on.
Put in
out
some
on-
B-roll. Put in some pictures when we're talking about
Put
stuff.
in just Andrew's Twitter pictures.
Here,
Just like-
this
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah,
episode. This is the first time you're gonna try it. Guaranteed, audience. You're gonna put up pictures of the Batmobile when we talked about it in this episode. You're gonna put up pictures of The Last of Us when we talked about it. All right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How about you throw in a little extra
Right.
spice into this recipe?
He does. He's the same old bitch every time.
I want to get the video though. Let's get the video.
What
Like
video?
of us.
Let's get video.
Put up
video
pictures
component.
of what we're talking about. You want people to go to YouTube?
Yes, when we get video, that's when I really want people. I mean, like now it's just a picture. I mean, just go to the podcast website for that.
Oh my God. You don't want to do anything.
No, I want video.
Put up pictures.
No, that's not a video.
All right. I started this sign off like 5 minutes ago.
It's so funny.
We'll see you guys next week.
We will see you next week.